Howdy guys, welcome to Rune Revolution. I'm Ethan Stahl. Today we're going to do our first official rune casting on the channel. Now, if you also read my blog, which you should totally do at runerevolution.com for more content, you know that I already have a little bit of practice with these runes because I talked about the first one I ever did. This is going to be the first one on the channel. So, this on screen right now that I'm showing off is the box that I keep my rune stones in, or more accurately, the pouch that I keep my rune stones in is in that box. The box was made by my great-grandfather. It doesn't hold any significance particularly to runes. I just thought it was a neat place to keep it, and the box is very small, so I don't have a lot of other stuff to store there. The pouch is also a little subpar. You'll see there I have a lot of difficulty moving my hand around in there, so I end up just putting them in the box. So I'll be getting a new pouch for that as well soon. Also, as well as a cloth to cast my runes on. So it's a pretty amateur setup, but hey, it seems to be working for me. So, the reason that it completely looks like I'm saying something different than the person in the video is because that's true. I mean, right now I'm thinking of my question. But, yeah, the camera I was recording on had such a crappy audio quality to it that I just decided to voice over it with my nicer microphone. You guys get to hear voiceover Ethan and see a video, so it's kind of a win-win. The question I ended up landing on, those of you who read my blog will know that the first one I did, oh, no, that's right, I didn't talk about it. It was about a friend. This one's also about a friend, but a different person and a slightly different question. Now, towards the end of the video, I'll get to more of that. So, let's talk about the process of this. So now I've got my question decided, and I'm starting to shuffle around the runes. It was interesting. It's similar to the first time where apparently you're supposed to kind of feel the runes you're supposed to pick. Now, I know some people just cast a certain number of runes and then pick them up or something. The way I'm doing it is you reach your hand in the bag, you focus on your question really hard, and you think it over and over as you're feeling around, and you pick out 3 runes to represent the past of your situation, the present of your situation, and the future of your situation. Now, I still don't exactly know what that's supposed to feel like, but the last one I did was relatively accurate, so I guess we'll see. Because that's the other thing that I haven't revealed to you guys yet. Towards the end of this video, you'll see me hold up the box and show off the runes, but I haven't actually looked up the meaning. So you guys are going to hear me on mic for you guys interpreting this and what I think it might mean. So we'll do that in a minute or two. But like I said, I didn't feel a particular attraction. I didn't feel anything out of the ordinary really, but maybe that's the point. Maybe you don't get that until later. But yeah, so I've sat down, I honed my question pretty finely, I think. When we get to interpreting the runes, I guess we'll get to see a little more of what that means. But, all around an interesting process. I think I'll probably keep practicing with my eyes closed for the time being, because when I have my eyes open, it just tends to distract me. I'll start looking at the stuff moving in the breeze of the fan in my room, or just looking at a bright color in my room or something, and then I'm no longer focusing on the question, and that's not really that helpful. But I ended up with 3 runes. I think 2 of them I picked with my eyes open, or with my eyes closed, and 1 of them I did with my eyes open, and they're all laid out in the lid of that box there. So, at the end of the day, I'm still really curious about what this is going to be on. So, let me go while I'm... I think I redid it, yeah, because The first time I didn't have the box, but I didn't want to put my runes on the carpet and get them all, you know, impure or whatever. It just didn't seem right. So we'll do that. Let me pull up this website right now about rune meetings. Okay, so let's look it up, guys. I'm a little nervous. So the last casting I did, 2 of the runes, because they were the past and present, I was just like, alright, accurate. And then the future one, I'm not going to discuss it in detail, but I was kind of nervous as I read the thing, and I was like, ugh. But the interesting thing about runes is that whether or not you believe they have any spiritual value, they do get you to frame your situation in a different way. And for me, that was being a little more honest with myself about the way I felt about the situation. So it was helpful. Alright. Oh, whoops. I don't know if you can hear that. I'll check it over later. That was my runes spilling a bit. But I have the original 3 pulled here. So, let's look them up. Now, I wanted to make sure I also mentioned for you guys the configuration of the runes. They are the 2 side ones. The rune itself is facing in. Now, I'm not going to do this next time, but I bought runes that are in the shape of like rectangular prisms, so they have 4 sides you can land on, and I'm not sure that was such a great idea. Because usually they're either face up or face down, but this was a bit interesting. So at first I thought they were all face down, but that's not true. One of them is face down, and that's the middle one. And the 2 side ones, the rune is facing inward towards the middle one. Now, my immediate interpretation of this is that the situation will be over pretty soon. Like, I'll have no dealings with this person, or maybe our relationship will come to an end, or maybe something will affect our relationship to where I just don't stay in contact with them anymore. It was an interesting find altogether. But let's get into it. So the first rune representing the past I got was Uruz. Let's see. Right here. The ox, the rune of the ox. So I'm not going to consider this a merc stave or an upside down rune, but it means physical strength and speed, untamed potential, time of great energy and health, freedom, energy, action, courage, strength, tenacity, understanding, or wisdom. That's interesting. My relationship with this person really wasn't that great in the past, so, and I did kind of think, because of the social position that they were in, that our relationship could have been deeper than it was. So I'm not really sure about that one. It's interesting. Untamed potential is a decently accurate way to describe how I felt about it. The one in the middle that represents the present that I got was, I know what it is, but let me look up the name so I'm not completely butchering the pronunciation. Kenaz. It means beacon or torch, but in rune casting it's vision, revelation, knowledge, creativity, inspiration, or technical ability. Oh, sorry. Merkstave. Disease, breakup, instability, lack of creativity, nakedness, exposure, loss of illusion, and false hope. Huh. Maybe loss of illusion and false hope? That's an interesting way to look at it. Without giving away too much, I did have some false hopes that were... Huh. Yeah, man, these things are interesting. Like I said, whether or not you believe in them spiritually, they certainly get you to view situations in a different way. The third rune, remember facing in towards its side, was Awaz. Or Uwaz, sorry. So the Uwaz, I'm also, like I said, I'm not considering the sideways runes to be Merkstaves, or upside down runes is what a Merkstave is. Strength, reliability, dependability, trustworthiness, enlightenment, endurance, defense, protection. The driving force to acquire, providing motivation and a sense of purpose, indicates that you have set your sights on a reasonable target and can achieve your goals. That is fascinating. Huh. I have to laugh because my most recent experiences with this particular issue have led me to believe that maybe, oh my gosh, guys, these, next time I promise I won't ask about another person so that I can share with you exactly what's happening with the situation, but oh man, that is weird. Look, I'm not saying it's like, I mean, I guess it is magic. This is absolutely 100% at the least worth a lot more practice and time. So, there you have it, guys. This is our first official channel rune casting. I'll try to do these pretty often. Maybe I'll make a specific day for it, or even a couple days. I also said that today would be about my step 2. I got really caught up in the rune casting, and it's already pretty late at night, and I still have to edit this and write a blog post at runerevolution.com. So, we're not gonna do that today, but it's okay. This stuff, think about this, guys. This is fascinating. Runes are cheap. Get a set and experiment. I am optimistic about these little things. And I think my set is incredibly beautiful. I got these red jasper runes, so they've got the red stone with the black and white, and the runes are in gold. I really like looking at them, too. I cannot wait to experiment more with these things. But that will be all for today. So, keep growing, keep getting better, you guys. This has been Rune Revolution. I'm Ethan Stahl, signing off.